Welcome into the pregame show, brought to Heartland Roofing pregame show for a busy week here at William Blount High School. We'll have 3 games with you guys this week, so can't make it out. Be sure and tune in every night. Tomorrow night, we got West. Tomorrow night, we got Bearden. And Friday night will be senior night. We got Walker Valley. So, Robbie, bring you in here.
Yeah, last week, tough 4-game stretch, all on the road. The girls end up going, or I guess both squads went 1 and 3.
Yep.
So this week, hopefully we can get a winning record as we got the 3 games to make up at home.
Certainly. So we hope so, as it's a busy week, Carter, and believe it or not, next week starts district tournament.
Yeah, so very big couple of games as people can still move up and down in the rankings. You think Maryville is probably, they've definitely sealed the one, barring anything crazy.
They only have one game.
Oh, did they seal it?
Okay.
Okay. So really 2 through 6 can really go either way. Or not Farragut, excuse me, 2 through 5, really.
Yeah. It's pretty much a sealed deal as Maryville and West play tomorrow night.
They can both finish 8 and 2.
But Maryville gets the tiebreaker because they beat a higher seed.
Bearden swept. Would that be right? No, they both swept.
Who's Maryville's lost to? Bearden?
Yes.
No. It would go to West because they swept Bearden.
Right.
So it's not locked up.
So
that game matters tomorrow night. But Maryville's guaranteed a bye, and they're guaranteed into the region. Of course, West could drop, guys. They've got 3 games this week. They've got us tonight, which is capable. They've got Maryville tomorrow night, and then they've got Hardin Valley on Thursday night. So, West is only 1 game up on Bearden for the 3rd spot. So the good thing on William Blount's, I feel like it's a good thing, Robbie, is they won on Saturday night in a great game over at Farragut in overtime.
They got the head-to-head over Farragut.
And so they avoid the 6th spot, so they wouldn't have to. So they're guaranteed 5th or 4. But we'll have to wait and see who gets into that 4 or 5 spot. And then on the girls' side, it's Bearden and Farragut are going to be 1 and 2. And then everybody else after that.
West is 6th.
Yeah, West is probably going to be 6th. William Blount's probably going to be 5th. And then Hardin Valley Mary
play tomorrow.
Yeah, that could flip.
No,
they played the other night.
Yeah, they already lost. Yeah, so, they two split.
Right. So I think the tiebreaker.
If Hardin Valley loses both the next 2 games, they fall down to the 5.
Yeah.
Or 4.
And we'll play them. As here's we got our national anthem. We'll take a.
Yeah, tonight's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by the Lawn Butler of Knoxville, your one-stop shop for all your landscaping needs. Give them a call, 777-1755. Thank you to Mark Simpson and the Lawn Butler.
Number 1, Malia Queener. Number 3, Maya Beeler, I believe, was out there. Number 10, Caroline Wanamaker.
22.
Serenity Giesler, and I didn't get the last
32,
one.
I believe.
32 was Jemiah Williams. So, it had been a long year for the Lady Rebels of West High School.
Stan, did you get their score against Hardin Valley?
Yeah,
I saw it was like in the 20s.
Yeah, I think it was like 27 or 29.
Yeah, that's the most they've scored all year.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened that night.
As we shut them down to 6 on Tuesday.
Well, they came back
which is
Saturday.
the lowest amount.
I think Saturday night they came back and were in the teens against Bearden.
Well,
so, I don't know. So we'll see there.
They might have had some lineup changes and players back. But one thing you'll notice, Stan, this is what I commend the ladies for. Look how many on the bench.
Yeah.
They've got 12 to 13 players, and there's no quitting these girls. You know, a lot of people would mail it in.
Yep. Well, I look on their roster, they got 1 senior and 3 juniors, so a lot of sophomores and 4 freshmen as well. So a lot of
Tonight's tip-off is going to be brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. Talk to him today. Said he's got one for Idaho lined up.
Wow.
That's a long trip. He said, but it'll be fun, military job. So William Blount in white tonight. West in their navy trimmed in red. Tipped up, controlled by the West Rebels into the back court. William Blount looks like they'll go in a zone defense, Stan.
And it looks like William Blount with the starting lineup a little bit different tonight, Robbie, as Natalie Etherton. His ball is missed, air ball. Etherton, let's see, who else is out there?
Sweat,
Yarnell.
Yeah.
And Taylor Rule all starting.
All sophomores or freshmen.
Yeah, so Coach.
In the first game these two teams played last Tuesday, William Blount won by 50-something.
6, I think,
they,
or 7, something like
the starters only played about 3 minutes in each half, the original starters.
So there goes Etherton with the 3, no good. Rebound by West. Wanamaker. She's going to bring it up, and it's going to be stolen by William Blount's Rule, who's in front court. It's going to drive all the way, lay it off the glass. Good. William Blount breaks the ice first, 2-0.
Nobody stopped the ball.
As right there could have been a walk on Beeler, but it wasn't called. Kyle Barnes in the house tonight, Robbie. I think it's the first time he's been here all year. I don't know if they had him on the road.
Yep.
As 22 was Giesler, just bulls her way in.
2 rebounds.
Yeah. As number 1, Queener got it, and then Giesler got it again. And stolen by Kidd for William Blount. Nice pass to Sweat.
Good
Sweat to
pass.
Etherton, lay it up, in. Natalie Etherton.
Good extra pass there by Sweat.
4-0, your Lady Governors. So I wonder if Coach Kaltenberg's even going to play the other girls. Because there's I didn't see down below.
Just out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, you don't know, Stan. You're going to win tonight no matter what. So, but you do want to get ready and fresh because these girls have played so many games in the last 10 days.
Right.
By the time Friday gets here and the district tournament starts either Monday or Tuesday, I guess I haven't heard. There's a jump ball.
It's going to be a jump up. This Kidd.
So you think about that, you go right into tournament play, and that's, as much rest as you can get.
Right.
And you want some rest, but you don't want them to get out of a groove either.
Well,
this would be a good game to rest them.
Right.
For sure.
Well,
And you got 2 more this week.
Yeah.
You do. You got a good team tomorrow night. Sometimes a bad team makes you do bad habits. So we'll see. But I'll see what happens. I mean, if he gets foul trouble, or as Etherton thought about a 3 right there, but she pulls it back out, gets it out to Rule. Ball's deflected out of bounds off of West.
Regardless, a great opportunity for these girls to get some minutes in district play. So a lot of these girls we really haven't seen all that much this year. Other than Kidd and Rule.
Kidd and Rule are about it. It's the only 2 that have played a lot of minutes. As Yarnell catches it, lays it up and in.
Stan, my watch just told me that Mike Vrabel was left out of some jobs this year because of his physical build in the meetings.
Wow.
I don't know what that report's about. That's funny.
Well, I know he was a very unlikable person, but physical build?
Because he's a big guy?
Yeah, because he's strong and intimidating person.
As Kidd lose it.
She hit this girl
right
twice.
in the ear. Right. Gets a long pass up to Sweat. Sweat's going to take it over to Etherton. Etherton lays it up, no good. Yarnell rebounds it.
Too deep.
She's going to pick it back out. Here comes a 3 ball by Kidd. No good. Yarnell's going to knock it out of bounds.
First quarter 3-pointers, if there is one, is brought to you by Murphy Bobcat, your extra effort excavator. Tonight, after the conclusion of these games, we'll name an extra effort player of the game, showing a difference between a good player and a great player. And the last home broadcast we had was against Hardin Valley, and that was Eliza Hicks. So we owe her an interview tonight.
Okay.
And then we'll talk to whoever our player of the game tonight is. No coach interview tonight.
Okay.
Etherton a rebound.
Gives over to Rule. Rule going to give it back to Kidd. Kidd for another 3. There's the 3 ball.
Murphy Bobcat.
Murphy Bobcat. And Blount's up 9-0 early on. So we could spend a little bit of time talking a little bit more detail about this district standings.
Tried to draw a charge. It looked like she did lower the shoulder again, Stan.
Yeah, she's just
bulldozing.
Yeah. Bearden sets a
She's
top.
excavating. Murphy Bobcat.
Bearden sets a top 7-0 in the district. They play Hardin Valley tonight. Of course, William Blount tomorrow night. And then Thursday night, they play Farragut again. So
those two teams could end up both 9-1.
Right, and then that tiebreaker would go to Farragut.
Farragut because they drew the better number.
But regardless, I think those two teams. If Natalie Etherton hits a 3 ball, Murphy Bobcat 3.
She's got a game high 5 points.
So 12-0 your score right here.
Looks like Chloe Russell will get the first call into the game. She's set to check in. We go ahead, Stan, about this.
Third and fourth.
Maryville.
It's going to come down between Hardin Valley and Maryville. Of course, Hardin Valley's got, and there goes West, breaks the ice.
That was Wanamaker.
Yep.
Little baseline jumper for her.
So 12-2 your score. Anyway, Robbie, Hardin Valley's got 3 games this week. They got Bearden tonight, they got Farragut tomorrow night, and then they have West on Thursday night.
So they are a game behind everybody, right?
Yeah, they're 4-3.
Maryville's a game ahead of everybody.
Right. So I think that they could finish 5-5, assuming they beat West and lose to Bearden and Farragut.
All right. And then
Maryville plays West tomorrow night. That's it. So they're going to be 5-5. Then you go through. They've beat the same people basically, so it's going to go to numbers. And when I flip my numbers chart over,
and they would have split head-to-head.
Right. Maryville drew 4, Hardin Valley 6, so Maryville would get the 3 spot.
And they'll have a 3-6 matchup against West.
Yep.
That'll leave a Hardin Valley William Blount possible matchup in the first round elimination game, which is suitable for William Blount after they had that Hardin Valley team down 17 in the 4th quarter just last Monday.
Shot is no good.
A couple Fridays ago.
Rebound there by Kidd. Gives it to Russell. Russell thought about a 3. She gives it back to Kidd. Kidd's going to take another 3. And there it is, the third Murphy Bobcat 3 of the quarter.
2 for her.
Puts it 15-2. And Etherton on the floor. And the tie-up's going to go to, I believe, William Blount.
No, I think.
Oh, they got the one. Okay.
Eliza Hicks checking in for the Lady
already
Govs. She's going to come in for Yarnell.
Here's the bad thing about that strategy. I know he let them start. Here comes the steal. But then you're putting your starters in after the, as they get it to Etherton, Kidd. Kidd gets it back out to Russell. Russell over to Sweat. Sweat with the 3 ball, no good. Tipped around, Kidd gets the rebound. Kicks it back up to Russell. They'll set it back up. Back to Russell, swing it around to Etherton. Gets it into Hicks. Hicks picks her dribble up.
More. There it is.
There's the extra pass to Russell. No good. But there's Etherton on the rebound.
I think it's her 3rd rebound.
Hicks on the baseline, good. So 17-2. So, Robbie, of all the teams, going to have to play an elimination game, of course, we knew they're not going to play West. So after that, I believe I would rather play Hardin Valley as anybody for the girls.
As a team that you've competed with, the Maryville games, it feels like we should be right there with Maryville, but every time we look up at the scoreboard stand, we're down 8 to 12 points. Like we haven't been able to get.
I just think it's a bad matchup.
Yes, it's got to be.
And so, anyway, Etherton picks up the foul right there as we approach the last minute. There's a bank shot off the board for
Jackson. No, Smith.
I think it was number 12 that's checked in.
Oh, you're right.
Or Bogeby is the last part. Irv Bogeby, I think is the way it is. So, shot on the other side, no good. Rebound by Sweat. Gives over to Kidd to Hicks. Nice bounce pass to the corner to Etherton's going to fire a 3-ball. Good! Her second of the quarter.
Murphy Bobcat, 3-ball.
And my friends, that is an adios.
And first quarter adios brought to you by Gastro Parts. It's
We've had a first half and a first quarter adios on home stream so far this year.
Still by Etherton.
Here comes Sweat. She's going to lay it up and in. Good. And Blount's going to win the first quarter 22-4. Blount all over the West Lady Rebels at the end of one. We'll be right back. Robbie, go ahead there.
No, you got to stand. That's it. It's a great first quarter. The Lady Govs off to a great start.
We are back at second quarter action. William Blount leads 24-4 now as Chloe Russell drives down and lays it off the glass. Caitlin Husband has checked in now. So I guess Coach Kallenberg is trying to get some of the other players, but I believe he's going to limit it to have the number in there, as Etherton and Sweat have not came out.
And Darnell's not went in.
Darnell's not went in.
Scarlett.
Or Scarlett, you're right. So
they are dressed.
Yeah, they're dressed down here.
The only one we're missing will be Allie Everett.
Right.
She's done for the foreseeable season.
Unfortunately, her freshman season got cut short. Kind of a different atmosphere tomorrow night, as we'll play number 6 tonight, but number 1 will come to town tomorrow night.
Yeah, and that's a vast difference, guys.
Yeah. Of course, they've got one of the best point guards in East Tennessee. There's Natalie Etherton again. I thought she was getting her third. She runs a rebound down, though. Gives it to Russell. Russell loses it. Will be picked up by Stewart for West. She makes a runner in the lane. No good. Thought that was down for them. Rebound by Russell. Russell gets it out to Hicks. Hicks gets bumped once, falls short. Husband fires it back up there and in. 26-4, your new score. So I think we'll have a mercy rule in the fourth quarter.
Got 35.
Can't do it before the fourth quarter.
I think you can if the coaches agree, but I don't. The way she coaches and the way her players play, I don't think they want to. I think they play hard and give good effort.
Right, there's a cross check to Chloe Russell as Hicks gets it, fires it to Husband in the corner. Good. 3 ball this quarter is.
Second quarter will be brought to you by Bowen Door Service, making your best first impression. And also, this first timeout of the game, called by West as a full timeout, it's going to be brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers, your local independent insurance agency. We'll take a 30-second break.
After the short timeout, or the long timeout, I guess it was a full timeout. We're back here, 6 minutes to go.
Scarlett and Darnell checking in for the Lady Govs, getting a couple minutes here.
Pretty much starters in, except
Scarlett
for Yarnell.
is going to blow the wide open layup.
Good pass there by Russell, finding her open.
And here comes Kiesler, and there's going to be an offensive foul.
I knew that was coming before she crossed midcourt. I saw Chloe running. It's like she's going to beat her. Chloe took like 5 against Farragut the other night. She just, like you say, one of the leaders in the country in charges taken. Knows defensive position as good as anybody.
So Blount will have it.
And puts her body on the line.
Scarlett back
Good
across.
pass.
Just nice lob into Russell. Lay it up and in.
I tell you, that's one thing I've noticed about Caitlin Husband. Her interior passes are great. She makes good passes from the wing position.
Russell rebounds off the miss right there. And Yarnell, who's checked back in for William Blount, her second action after getting the start, gives it to, they get it to Scarlett. Scarlett to Russell. And there's another 2. Assist goes to Charlize Scarlett. So we'll have district, well, of course, we'll have the 3 games this week as Darnell's going to get a run out, lay it up and in.
We'll have them at Maryville next week.
So Charlize.
I'm not sure.
Charlize is the only one that's not scored yet.
So
every girl in the book.
According to the schedule, Robbie, it says it starts next Tuesday, but I don't know that that's for sure. But I wondered if they wouldn't play on Valentine's Day. That's Wednesday. So that could have been changed.
Yeah, they're going to have a district meeting Friday.
Okay.
We'll know before the broadcast details on the because after tomorrow night we'll have everything set up. No, we won't.
There's 2 games Thursday night.
Yeah, we'll have to wait till Thursday. So Friday when we come on the air, we'll know every seeding for the boys and girls district tournaments. They will be at Maryville High School. We'll try to broadcast as many as we can.
Here comes Darnell with a deep 3 ball. Good.
Bowen Door 3.
Bowen Door 3 ball from almost out the door.
Yeah, I noticed in warm-up, she was feeling pretty good from way out there, so.
38-4 your score. So we would almost, if it was, there's a foul, it's going up as Williams is going to draw it. She's going to get 2 right here.
Darnell's foul, her first, team first and
Robbie,
the second.
If it was permittable, we'd almost be in the mercy rule right now. It's 34 points, but obviously you have to wait for the 4th quarter. In basketball, which makes no sense, you can do it in back football.
Football second half. But to me, 35 is too many in the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
it should be 25. Although, I mean, we have seen a couple 17 and 19 point comebacks this year in the.
I bet Jason would like to see like a 18 or 17 point mercy rule.
Yeah, he'd have a couple more wins on the book.
So 38-5, your new score, as Williams gets 1 out of the 2 for the Lady Rebels.
See if we can get Charlize a bucket, and everybody will be in the book.
Darnell gets it down to Yarnell. Darnell to Yarnell for the basket. Been waiting to do that all year, guys. Darnell to Yarnell. 40-5, your score. So tomorrow night, we'll see one of the better players in East Tennessee, Hodge, Robbie, who went for her 1,000th point. Is Etherton lay it up and in? Is that double figures for
That
Etherton?
is. She's got 10. Putting her name in the hat for the Murphy Bobcat Player of the Game.
Robbie, she scored her 1,000th the other night as a sophomore.
Right. That's impressive.
That's impressive right
and
there.
our boy, Caden, scored his 2,000.
Yes, we was going to
in
talk
just
about
over 2 years.
about 2.5 actually, but
Yeah, because
still,
he didn't get to play his freshman year. But he was more than ready. But COVID was here, and they had the contract tracing back then, Stan.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And we didn't separate any of the teams, so he didn't want the freshmen to get involved with the varsity.
Yeah, and as Cut put it on Twitter, the most unselfish 2,000-point scorer he thinks he's ever seen.
Well, if you guys
Guy passes the ball around quite a bit.
If you'd have watched there's a Yarnell for 2 more. If you'd have watched the replay the other night, Caden had 37 points, and to get the ball in the front court with 7 seconds left in the game, and he handed it to Grady.
Yep.
I said, do your thing, Grady. In a clutch situation, Grady came through with the game winner against Farragut.
Yeah, and that was awesome to watch after such a slump that they had been in, to be able to finish a game like that. Big momentum shifter.
Yeah, blew the 11-point lead, but found a way to win.
Yep.
Yep, 44-7 in this one right here as ball goes into rear court. It was knocked back there. Yarnell picks it up for William Blount and gets it back over to Scarlett, who gets it across as we're under 90 seconds to go here. As William Blount's going to pick up win number 2 in the district. Here comes Scarlett with 3 ball, short. Thought was going to be able to get her in the book right there, Robbie. 44-7 as we go under a minute left. So last year, William Blount went winless in the district. There's Sweat with a pickup, steal. Gives over to Scarlett. Scarlett gets it with 30 seconds to go. Darnell, oh, nice pass. Darnell to Yarnell. No good.
This West team already matched +1 their point total against the Lady Govs last time out. Hitting the rim quite a bit, just unable to get anything to go. Long pass from Scarlett over to Darnell, no good.
And the quarter or half mercifully comes to an end for the West Lady Rebels. So it's been all William Blount in this first half. 1.5 in the books. We'll take a 2-minute break and we'll be back. Blount all over it. 44-7. You're watching on GovNation Network and Voice of Champions.
But the
Welcome back to William Blount High School halftime show brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call for any kind of needs you have with your roofing. That would be a free estimate or free inspection. You see the number there on the screen, and he'll do a great job for you guys. We'll move right into Stats with Stan, brought to you by Tim Tipton Realty.
Actually,
we're going to
let's take it up there to feed
Scott
or
Cup.
greed.
We're up to $400.
Up to $400 here on feed or greed. We'll see.
Yeah, it looks like it's Nathaniel Ray, senior baseball player here at William Blount.
3 shots to do it.
3 shots to make it.
Let's see if they can do it right now.
So we'll see what he...
Nate Ray, greed or feed?
I believe he just made a commitment somewhere.
$400.
He said greed, so if he makes it, he gets the $400 on his own. Looks right online.
A little bit long.
Oh, right.
So he's going to go for the shot method.
Oh, that was as
Just a
close as
little
we've seen.
long.
That's as close as we've seen,
Yeah.
besides the bounces. Oh, off the side of the backboard.
So we'll go up to 450 tomorrow night. Now we'll go into
Stats
Stats with Stan, brought to you by Tim Tipton.
All right, Stan, thank you. Tonight, it's sophomore sharpshooter Natalie Etherton with 10 first-half points to lead the Lady Govs. Then 6 points came from Izzy Kidd, 6 points from Chloe Russell, 6 points from Sarah Yarnell, 5 points from Caitlin Husband. 2 apiece from Royal, Sweat, Hicks, and did I say 5 from Darnell? I don't know if I said that.
You did not.
So 5 from Darnell. So everybody in the book, except for Charlize, she's only shot the ball twice, as she did not start tonight, as neither did some of the Lila girls. So Lady Govs went with a different lineup. They scored 44 first-half points. West, on the other hand, only scored 7. They scored 4 in the first and 3 in the second. They had 2 points by Wanamaker, 2 by Ervabog, 2 by Smith, and 1 by Williams. That's not enough. They're down by 37 points. 3-pointers, William Blount made 6 3-pointers in the first half. That's off to a good start for the Lady Govs. We got about 5 more minutes before halftime. We'll take a couple-minute break, come back, and talk shop. You're watching.
Back at the halftime show here at William Blount High School, Heartland Roofing halftime show. We do have a score across town over at Bearden. Bearden is all over Hardin Valley, 33-9 at the half over there as well. So that score not as bad as this one, but close to it. So Bearden's going to go to 8-0. Hardin Valley's going to lose their fourth, drop to 4-4. So Robbie, it's kind of setting up just like we predicted here.
Yep, got a chance for William Blount and Hardin Valley to match up next Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll let y'all know. And
they've, I'll just be honest with you, they won some games early on, Robbie. But other than the game that they came back and beat William Blount, I don't think they've won hardly any. Well, they beat West, I think, once, but still.
I've got them right here. They are 12-10.
But they've not won many games after Christmas.
They finished second in that Christmas tournament at Anderson County. And let's see, a 20-point win against Maryville. And then a 20-point win versus us. And a win over West. So three wins.
After Christmas. And one of them was against us, right? The one that we just flat out gave them.
Us, West, and Maryville.
Yeah. They do have West again later this week, so they'll probably win that game. But I just don't think they're playing as well as they were. So you never know. How ironic would that be, Robbie, is if the girls got out of the district
and the boys did. After, how the season started.
Yeah.
And they just they could flip. You never know. That's the beauty of basketball.
Well, it's a tournament sport, and that's what you say.
Right, every year. And that's why so much is on the line next week for the boys, too, in that district. The winner of our region this year, winner of our district tournament this year, hosts the region. Unlike last year when we won the district tournament,
and still had to go to Carnes.
We had to go to Carnes because it was District 3's year to host. So this year's District 4's year to host, and we'd like to take advantage of that. So looks like we're set. It'll be West basketball with a 37-point deficit here starting the third quarter.
Referees are a little late getting out.
Tyler Graves is playing some Bee Gees here, trying to get the fans pumped up a little bit.
I was hoping we'd have a guest PA tonight from the guy from West.
Oh yeah.
Last Tuesday night, he was special, boy. This guy traveled. He said Priceline, Travelocity. He started naming all the search engines for traveling on his own team. He used to do that at UT games too. I don't know his name, but he does a really good job over at West. He's an entertainment, to say the least.
His first name's Brian, I think. Yeah.
Brian, or they call him B something.
Okay.
That's his nickname.
Yeah, he used to do and he did
intro at UT.
And he did a really good job. I don't know why they quit doing that with him.
Yeah, I know. He's good entertainment. There's Wanamaker again. Her second bucket.
So she banks it off the glass. 44-9. Etherton drives baseline, lays it up.
Oh, she got hit.
Long. But there's Yarnell to pick it up, put it back in.
It's her 8th point.
Good recognition there by Natalie. Drive baseline with the defender coming up.
I missed it if they did. I missed it.
Yeah, we're trying to go back.
Just asked me, if there's a foul called on West yet. I haven't seen one.
The charge is the only one.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, the charge.
I can remember.
Yeah, you're right, Carter.
There's rules on the floor.
The young memory. That's why we got Carter.
Yeah.
Giesler gets it on the rebound, puts it up and in. So I'll tell you what, West, Robbie, they still have a little step.
I know this is what I'm so you would think you get down big like this about every game. It'd be a lot of them open, but no, they play hard for their coach and themselves and their teammates.
Well, she's doing something right.
Yeah.
If you players are still playing for you after such a tough season, that one rims out no good.
Yeah. Taylor couldn't get it to go down. Here comes West back the other way. And there's Rule to steal it. In trouble.
She double dribbled?
Thought she double dribbled, but not Kaden.
I guess they said she didn't have it was like a controlled dribble from the first one. Ooh, shuffled the feet.
Etherton picks it up. Gives over to Sweat.
All right.
Yarnell at the high post. She's going to penetrate. Has Etherton open in the 3, short. But Yarnell's there to not rebound it, give it over to Rule, though. Instead, he'll get the rebound. Rule's going to go back door.
Nice.
A lot of contact, and it went in.
I think they got the memo. No fouls called on the blue team. Let's hope it ain't like that in the boys' game. Could be a bad night.
As there's a turnover, picked up by Yarnell.
Student section starting to fill up. Big game coming on as there's a turnover.
Giesler gets it back in rear court for the Rebels. Wanamaker.
There's a 3 ball up and good by Beeler.
Beeler with the 3 ball.
She turned to the coach and asked for something. Like she said she got hit on the hand or maybe she needed a substitution.
And there's a jump ball.
It's going to stay this side of the court.
And I think they have decided, must have agreed on the mercy rule, Robbie, as the clock continues to run. It's not even 34 yet.
Eliza Hicks
but
checks in
it was
here.
37, so as long as it got there at one point, it doesn't ever go back. Like in football, it goes back and stops. In basketball, once you start the mercy rule,
you don't stop.
You never come out of it.
So they've apparently agreed to let it run.
Or Jimmy's just running it because he talked to Larry Hunt about how to do mercy rules. That's a normal game for Larry, though.
Larry not here tonight. 50 to usually his front row center court seat.
Yeah, I don't know where he would be. Unless he's got a softball meeting, preseason meeting.
True, could. There's
There's got to be some sort of offensive foul. She's going to get that to go, though.
As Giesler just ran right over Yarnell.
Well, this game's going to be over before 7 o'clock, guys.
Well, that's the thing. Will they start the boys' game?
Maybe 5 minutes early. I've never really seen them start it way early because of a scheduling thing.
We got people come in and late. They come in for the boys' game, you know, something, or parents maybe. As
substitution here for the Lady Rebels.
Smith back in.
Yep. She'll come in for Williams. Izzy Kidd to inbound. Here's a 3 ball by Kidd. No good. Rebound Etherton again. Smallest girl on the court. She's got, what, 4 or 5 offensive boards now at this point?
Yeah, she's working hard.
Hicks double dribbles.
Your third quarter three-pointers will be brought to you by Blount Partnership, where careers and education come together. Haven't made one, but we've shot a couple. West hit one. West is winning this quarter 9-6.
And there's a steal. A throwaway right there. Kidd picks it up. Looks up the court.
See, once she beat her, she got to go right there. She had advantage. She should have just taken it.
Etherton's going to fire another 3 from the corner. Good. There's your 3 ball, Robbie.
Blount Partnership 3 ball for Nat. Her third of the game, leading all scores with 13.
And there's another steal, this time by Sweat.
Oh.
To Hicks, to
Attack.
Etherton,
Attack.
back to Hicks.
Dribble.
Etherton drives, gets hit. No,
she's dead tired too. Now she ain't played this many minutes in her career.
As coming in is Chloe Russell for Yarnell. I think Yarnell was winded
I think she's in a little better shape than her brother, ain't she? He might be able to walk some hills, but he ain't running no 84 feet up and down the court.
No, he hasn't run 84 feet since his freshman year of high school. And he didn't do it much then either.
Hicks gets it, and see what's happened right here. What they call it? It's out of bounds.
Tipped off of West, I believe. Another substitution. In comes number 1, Queener. She's going to come in for Smith.
And Husband is going to check in for Hicks on the William Blount side. There's a lob to Russell. Uses the back, or the
left hand
rim,
too.
yeah. to lay it back up, 55-16 late in the third for William Blount. There comes a shot from the elbow, no good. Rebound by Sweat. She gives over to Kidd, who gets it to Russell, to Husband. Husband's going to fire a three ball. Good.
I think that makes her 2 for 2 now on threes.
Yep, another Blount partnership three ball.
We go under a minute here in quarter number 3, 58-16 your score. As it'll be different tomorrow night as the Bearden Lady Bulldogs come back now. That first game over there, Robbie, it was 17-16 at the end of the first period, I believe.
Played well, shot well.
Yeah, Charlize had a big game.
But just the turnovers got us, and that's one thing that Jason's team's got to be able to control is the turnovers, because they can shoot the ball. Get that shot out of here, said Kate Husband.
This is going to go to the end of the quarter, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it will. So 3 quarters in the books here at William Blount. It's 58-16 as West does not get a shot off.
But a big quarter.
Yeah. 14-9. We outscored them. We'll head to the fourth. You're watching on Gov Nation Network and listening on AM 1470. We are set for fourth quarter action here as William Blount has picked up win number 2 in the district at 2-7. Pretty much locked into the, well, actually are locked into the 5 seed.
Look at this call.
Vespi's got a call down here on the baseline. It's going to be on
Darnell,
who just checked back into the game. Darnell's kind of shaking her head like she's been sitting over on the bench watching all this contact.
Yeah, she just put her hands up.
That's what you call a 42-point call.
Yeah. The clock stops on free throws and timeouts in the mercy rule.
Giesler goes 1 for 2.
Lady Rebels sniffing 20 here. Be one of their higher scoring outputs this year.
Russell's going to fire a 3, no good. But rebound by Darnell, let in. William Blount hits the 60 mark. And there's a steal by Taylor Rule. She's going to hit her layup.
Gives her 6. If you weren't here first quarter, we had a Adios, our GastroParts Adios, worldwide supplier of catering equipment for restaurants, food trucks, any kitchen equipment that breaks down, they can replace it and ship it within 24 hours. Visit gastroparts.com.
Another turnover. Here goes Rule, laying it back up and in. So Taylor's having a good game as well, too. As we'll look something up here.
It'll be Wanamaker with it with a left-hand dribble. William Blount's been man-to-man here. And Geisler shot up, no good. Boards her own miss. And Husband deflects it and steals it. She's fouled, no call, turns it right back over. Wanamaker scores.
Yeah, I'm hoping the fouls in the boys' game are a little more even. Like you said, Rob, if not, then we're in trouble.
We'll concede some of these fouls in this game if we can get the ones that we want in the next game. 3 ball for Savannah. Fourth quarter 3 balls are going to be brought to you by the Party Zone at Roll Arena.
So Friday night, we play
That's a travel.
Yeah, she changed her pivot.
Walker Valley.
Yes, Stan.
I was just looking them up, and their girls, they're 11-11, and
But I think girls basketball in Chattanooga is a little bit better than boys basketball in Chattanooga. So
it's
11.
not, I don't think so.
Oh, with Bradley and
Now
Cleveland.
Bradley is, but Bradley and Cleveland are, but like Red Bank and those teams right down there.
Well, that's a different division, though, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But
There's a
I'm
foul.
talking about 4A.
Yeah.
Like right now, like Cleveland's down in boys this year. Cleveland's down. Walker Valley's really good. McMinn County's down this year in boys, and they've been a powerhouse. So I was thinking maybe the girls in Walker Valley would probably
maybe the
play a tougher
four, yeah.
district.
Multiple swaps here. Substitutions both sides. 3 girls in for the Lady Govs, 2 in for West. We've got a brawl on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession is the Lady Govs.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll have our Murphy Bobcat Player of the Game, and we'll have an interview with her.
as well as Eliza, right?
Yeah, Eliza from the Hardin Valley game. We'll talk to Eliza Hicks.
Sweat couldn't get that one to go. Wanamaker comes back into front court. Stolen by Kidd. Kidd's going to get it across, slow up.
So we're ticking down to 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Need Charlize to get a bucket.
Yeah.
That way everybody will get
You'd hate to be the only one not to score. 3 ball up, no good by Sweat.
Well, she's only shot twice.
Yeah.
As here comes West back into, as Giesler shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Touch last for William Blount. So we're in the last 4 minutes here. Etherton's going to check back in.
Etherton checks in.
As she leads, well, I don't know if she leads now, but she has 13 points, I think, for
Yeah, I
William
think
Blount.
she still leads. All scores.
As Wanamaker, excuse me. He gets it over to number 24 for West. Jackson, who misses the shot. It comes to Etherton. She's going to kick it back out, and stolen by, picked up by Wanamaker. Back out to Jackson. Wanamaker gets fouled.
Good call.
Yeah, it was a good call.
Sweat.
So that should stop the clock. It does at 2:40. Jimmy let a couple of more seconds tick off.
Yeah, I told you, he's been learning from Larry.
Y'all gonna have to quit taking him out to eat with it. You're gonna have to quit going out to eat together. Larry's teaching him all the bad habits. Let the kids play.
That's what his boss says. That's what Jimmy's boss says. Let's just let the kids play.
As second shot is no good. I don't think it hit anything, but they
Yeah.
didn't blow it dead. So we'll play on.
I think you get away with a few things.
Yeah.
Kid, 3, bottom. Roll Arena 3 ball. Her third.
And 69-19.
I'd say a 50-point lead is just another day in the office.
Shot no good. Rebound by Etherton. She's got Hicks up for a wide open layup. Good.
Eliza Hicks is up to 6.
So 71, and we've got a timeout. Maybe get some substitutes in.
Looks like it's going to be Whedon and Sweat checking in here. Sweat for Roll, Whedon in for, I didn't catch who she came in for, but.
Doesn't really matter at this point, does it? As it goes into backcourt to Giesler. And she puts her shot up, no good. Rebound by Hicks for William Blount.
Good pass to Sweat. Oh.
Doesn't make it. Wanamaker picks it up. As we approach 1 minute to go in this one. West will be back into Blount County tomorrow night as they'll take on the Maryville Rebels. Nice move right there for the young lady. She about got. As here comes Kidd back the other way, gets it to Sweat. Lay it up and in. .30 seconds to go in this one. Every point matters. As Wanamaker loses it out of bounds. So 13 seconds. Might get a chance for one more shot off here. Comes in, then they are. Shot air ball. Rebound by Giesler, who's going to drive in. Stolen by Hicks. So your final score is going to be a 54-point deficit for the for the West Rebels. 73-19 is your final score. We'll let Robbie tally all this up and be back here in 2 minutes as you're watching on Gov Nation Network and listening on AM 1470. Back here at William Blount High School, post-game show as Heartland Roofing post-game show as William Blount wraps up a 73-19 victory over the West Lady Rebels to go to 2-7 in the district. I think, Robbie, that may be win number 9 or 10 overall.
11.
11, actually. Okay.
So Coach T was wrong. This is what we went over this Friday night or Saturday night at Farragut, because that's what me and Jack Tate had. We were talking like, and then Cup's like, no, we got 10 wins. They missed something down in Florida. Coach T did. So Coach T website's off.
Win number 11 for the Governors, Lady Governors. So nice win for them tonight. Got Bearden tomorrow night, and we'll go right into our stats for Stan when we've got a couple of players coming up in just a minute for interviews.
Brought to you by Tim Tipton tonight. Our Murphy Bobcat player of the game is going to be Natalie Etherton, sophomore shooting guard for the Lady Govs. She led all scores tonight with 13 points. Then it was Izzy Kidd with 9, Savannah Darnell with 9, 8 apiece for Husband, Rule, Chloe, and Sarah Yarnell. Then you got 6 coming from Eliza Hicks, 4 from Cassie Sweat. We'll talk to her. Also, that's a total of 73 for the victorious Lady Govs. For the West running Lady Rebels, it was Geisler with 5, 4 for Irvinbogue, Wanamaker with 4, 3 for Beeler, 2 for Smith, 1 for Jemiah Williams. They have 19. William Blount with a 54-point victory tonight on the home, holding serve. We'll take another 2-minute break, come back with our Gastro Parts interviews for our Murphy Bobcat players of the game.
Am I supposed to smile or just?
He's going to zoom in on you right here.
Oh, good.
You'll see it. All right, we're back here with the post-game report as we've got our Murphy Bobcat player of the game And it is Natalie Etherton. Natalie holding up
Hold it up real high. Hold it up real high with it. There, they can see it flipping around there.
You see the Pat Summit quote on the back. She's our Murphy Bobcat player of the game. And this interview right here is Gastro Parts, worldwide supplier of spare parts for catering equipment. GastroParts.com. Natalie, 13 points tonight. You got the start. Talk about the game tonight.
It was a lot of fun. I don't know, it was good. I think everybody played really well too.
When did you find out you were starting?
When he said sit down, like on the bench.
Natalie, I was looking at you around the 1 minute mark of the third quarter, and I said, she is gassed. She was really huffing some wind right there. I was like, she's not played this many minutes in her career.
No, I haven't, but I was not tired.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, wow.
He did say that you're in better shape than your brother.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I agree.
He's used to walking hills, not running up the court anymore.
Yeah.
Natalie, you're just a sophomore. Talk about that, the opportunities that you got tonight. You had some open threes and you knocked them down.
3 threes you hit.
Yeah, I've been working really hard on my threes just because I'm kind of small, so I got to be a shooter or I'm not going to get to play very much.
Well, I told your mother today that I expected you to hit double figures.
Wow.
So you lived up to that expectation as you did. You had double figures at the halftime. You had 10 points in the first half and ended with 13. So
Yeah.
That's our Murphy Bobcat player of the game. That's Natalie Etherton with 13, a career high for her. We'll let her hand it off to Eliza Hicks.
No, oh yeah, there's Eliza.
Yeah.
It is Eliza.
Yeah.
We owe her a shirt as well.
Yep, let me get.
As Eliza
I get
was
to
stepping.
keep the shirt?
Yeah, you get to keep the shirt.
Oh.
Eliza steps in here. Eliza, the last home game, which was Hardin Valley, you were our player of the game, Bobcat Murphy player of the game.
Oh, really?
And we didn't get up here, so you'll hold that up.
It was a rough finish to the night, so we didn't.
And then you'll turn it, flip it around so they can see the Pat Summit quote on the back. Right there. Good job. And that is for your efforts in the Hardin Valley game in a heartbreaking overtime loss. As I'll come back and talk about that later. But first of all, congratulations on a big win tonight. Natalie scored 13 points. What did you think about her efforts tonight?
Oh, I loved it. She always shoots so good in practice, so I'm glad I got to transition over to the game.
Eliza, this year, Lady Gov's been a little up and down. Had a good trip to Florida. Had a few rough games where we've blown some leads. But the thing about it, after, starting next week, it's a tournament sport. You can pretty much wipe everything clean. And it's a fresh start when you go to the tournament. And it's anybody's game. So, with that being said, where do you feel your team lines up getting ready for the district tournament? You think you're hitting the stride, or you still need to progress a little more?
I think that we can always progress, but I think that we're just ready to give it our all and see where we end up.
Absolutely, I like
well,
that.
All it takes is one game, and it gets you into like the region tournament and all that. And so, and it looks like, I mean, I don't know if Coach Kallenberg's talked to you guys or not, but it looks like you may be playing Hardin Valley.
The team
And
that
so
you had,
the team that you all had, were up by 17 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I hope we play them again so we can.
Yeah, I think it's a good matchup for us. Eliza, talk about what you bring to the table for this Lady Gov team. What you see out there on the court, where you help your team the most?
I think probably defense.
Yeah, defense and rebounding, I think, too. How do you see yourself as a rebounder?
I don't know. I just jump up there and hope it lands in my hands.
Well, you do a good job. You had against Hardin Valley, she had a lot of rebounds,
Yes,
Robbie.
that's what she earned the extra effort player of the game.
Both on the offense and defense. So it wasn't just the defensive side, it was on the offense as well.
And I think you're selling yourself short a little bit. I think you make a lot of really good moves. You may not finish as well as you would hope, but that's going to come along as you continue. But I really like the way you're moving, working your offensive game.
Well, thank you.
So there was our Hardin Valley player of the game from a couple home games ago. That's Eliza Hicks, a sophomore for William Blount, and another sophomore, Natalie Etherton, was our player of the game tonight. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with more here from the pregame show at Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium. The boys' game to follow. It's going to be a good one.
Welcome into the Heartland Roofing pregame show as we put a bow on the girls' contest as William Blount defeated West 73-19. And we will get ready here for this boys' contest, and it should be a good one.
Yeah, Stan, the score in the third quarter down in our buddy Johnny Morgan. Yeah, they're getting beat by Bradley, 45-33. Battle of two 22-win teams down there.
Bradley's a 4A, he's a 2A.
Right. So yeah, getting beat tonight.
But he will make a lot of hay once he gets into 2A postseason.
This West team, according to Coach T, comes in with a record of 13-6. That's never official. Last week they played William Blount. They took care of business, winning by
16, I think.
16 or 17, I thought is what I saw.
But it was a 27-point game.
It was 28, maybe.
Yeah.
At 1 point early in the third quarter, they really shot really well, the West team did. They were led 29 points by Devin Martin. Then, of course, Kevin Jack, the post player inside, the lefty. It was his 17th birthday, and he was real impressive with 18 points, I believe.
But William Blount made a pretty good run back.
Yeah, they had a 3-ball in the air with 4.5 minutes to play to get the lead back down to 8. It didn't drop, and then just,
snowballed from there.
Back from there, just never really got it back down. But you got to commend Coach Gaparo's team for that reason. He's done a really good job over there, Wes. If you remember, we played this team in the region first round last year. They were the 4, we were the 1 after winning the district tournament. They had us down about 8 points at halftime. We came back and won by 15 or so, but still, last year they were sophomore loaded, this year they're juniors, and it shows the growth of this team.
I just wonder too, Robbie, they got any athletes that played football over there too?
Not that, okay. Yeah, he's injured right now.
So
no, I'm not. No, one of these guys plays middle linebacker.
Well, they're back-to-back state champions in 5A.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it is.
Football,
but if you look at Christopher Cowan, number 0,
yeah,
he hit the
big game winner.
Against Bearden. They were down by 1.
2.
Were they? Because they missed a free throw, and he hits a 3, right? They won by 2?
Yeah, they won by 1.
Oh, wow.
73-72 was the final. I watched that game Saturday night.
Wow. So that was a big shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
They beat Bearden twice, I think. But you know what's?
Yes, they beat them soundly the first time by 16 or so, I think.
Bearden kind of blew that game. They had a lead early on.
Bearden had just come off a 24-point win the night before against Farragut. So you thought Bearden was hitting their stride, to make a run. But we'll see how they respond. They got Hardin Valley tonight.
Well, and Rob, this tells you how competitive this district is. West is 5-2, probably. Well, they'd have a good chance of finishing second, maybe even first. And they lost to Farragut. Farragut's only win in this district. And so that just tells you about that right there.
Yeah, and it was like a 13-point win, I think, maybe 9.
Farragut has lost 4 games of their 7 losses are in overtime in the district. So, including 2 to William Blount.
Yep, 3 games in a row, William Blount and Farragut went to overtime. Did you know that?
Unbelievable.
That really just shows you how tough this district is. And like we say all the time on air, and we talk about it off air, if you win this district, you feel pretty good about the region because you host.
A lot still to be played for.
Well, and I'm just going to tell you, I don't know, if Farragut or Hardin Valley is going to finish 6th, it wouldn't surprise me if they got like a first-round win, like knocked out of Bearden. Just think about this. What if Bearden and Farragut have to meet? And I think they did last year, and as well. What if Farragut and Bearden have to meet in an elimination game?
A rivalry game like that.
And they actually had to play again Thursday night. So Bearden got the best of them first time. It was not a competitive game, but I figured that Farragut will play a lot better over at their place on Thursday night as they host the Bulldogs.
All right, still a lot to be determined. We're going to find out here in the next 3 or 4 nights. But we'll take another 1-minute break, come back with the starting lineups here from Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium. This is District 4 4A boys matchup. You know what that means. It's going to be a game going down to the wire.
Here's your starting lineups here.
Brought to you by the Lawn Butler of Knoxville, your one-stop shop for all your landscaping needs. Give them a call, 777-1755. 0, Cowan. We'll get them later. Number 3.
Heel, Clark, Jack, and Dupree.
And Martin.
And now here's the starters for yours. William Blount Governors.
That's 6 then.
Did you get 0? Okay, we'll start. Here's your starters for William Blount. Brett Cortez. Number 4, Trevor Scarlett. Number 0, Nick Hodge. Number 11, G-Rob Grady Robertson coming off that 16-foot fadeaway game winner in overtime over Farragut. And Caden, the newest member of the 2,000 points club. Oh, he's the only member of that club. He's the all-time leading scorer, in boys. I think we got a couple girls, but definitely the all-time leading scorer in boys, as changed his Twitter name to, instead of K-Dog20, he's K-Dog200K. 2K club. Just kidding, he really didn't. Anywhere movers tipped up and controlled by the William Blount Governors.
Cowan is not starting, Robbie.
Okay.
That's your knowing. So it was Martin, but Cowan's not starting.
Wendell has it off the screen. 3-ball up, in and out, and rebound by Hill.
Good look on the screen, just couldn't get it to fall.
Hill will take it coast to coast. Shot blocked by Trevor and rebounded into the hands of Wendell.
He's quick.
Nick Hodge has it in the middle of the court to Grady. Sets the puppies, does. Trevor doesn't get it to go, and it's rebounded on the backside by number 24, Dupree. Quickly, this is the pace we played it the other night. It's 3-0. There's a start. That Maurice Clark, the 3-ball's good. They hit a bunch of them the night. They scored 91 against us. Here's a floater by Hodge. It's good. It's 3-2, just like that. 45 seconds into the game.
Hodge so quick on the dribble.
Yeah, Robbie, do we want to play this pace with them?
I want to, but I don't want them to make these threes that they've been making against us.
Gotta get a hand in his
It's the best shooting team we've played against all year.
As Dupree hits that one.
That's how they got a 28-point lead on us. Cortez has it. He will dribble handoff to Wendell. Back to Cortez. He'll attack, throw it back to nobody.
They're gonna say it was tipped, guys.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Grady into the front court. Floater shot up good. That's a tough 2 right there by G-Rob. 6-4. The Govs trail by 2, 1.5 in.
Problem is, so far we're trading 2s for 3s, aren't we?
Right.
They gotta get a defensive stop.
Inside to Jack. He's a lefty. He's going to shoot it. Left-handed block by Cortez. letting them play so far. Oh, what a pass to Caden. Lay it up and in.
One.
As Hill landed on him. Careless body control there by Hill just after the layup was already in.
Yep, and that's what you like to see from Cortez. What a pass inside.
He did a little look away to the wing, and it let the Caden went snuck right behind the defender, lay it up and in, and the Govs have the lead 7-6.
We saw a lot of that from Cortez early in the season, not so much as we've gotten into district play. You'd like to see more of that for sure.
High post to Kevin Jack. The southpaw will hand off to Dupree. He's already got one. He'll look inside to Martin, lay it in.
Nice offense.
Yeah, Martin's about 6'6", 6'7". He had 29 on us in the game last Tuesday. Wendell comes off a screen, finds Cortez, back to Wendell. He's going to attack the 10, lay it up, and no good.
Oh, man, that ball was halfway down.
That was a weird spin out. Inside, kick out to Dupree, 3, no good. Rebounded, Caden, what a play. Tipped it ahead to G-Rob. Over to Trevor, back to Grady. Grady will attack. And no good. Cortez boards it, finds Grady underneath. Need to get out of there. Oh, there's a 3 ball. We'll take that. Oh, my. Another board, though. Nick Hodge here. 8-7 in favor of the Rebels. 5:10 left here, opening quarter. Hodge, he'll attack the elbow, get in there, pull-up jumper. Too strong, rebound into the hands of Martin. Head of the pack is Hill. Hill back to Martin. Martin will attack, good body control, lay it up and in. He's nice. Devin Martin is junior, 6'5" junior.
A little bit of a hop step inside, find some space and get it to go. 3-point lead for the Rebels.
Scarlett has it. Started by the man-to-man. Inside short jumper by Grady. Good soft spot there. Too easy for him. 9-10. Head of the pack is Dupree. Blount's man-to-man. Here's Martin with it. Step back 3. I thought he was going to shoot. Into Jack. Likes to go left. Kicks it out to Hill. Strong. No good. Board. Caden. He'll bring it across the timeline over to Cortez. Back to Caden. He'll lay this one up. No good. Blocked by Jack or Martin. One and rebounded by Jack. Martin. Easy. Nobody stopped the ball. Timeout, Coach Wendell. This timeout's going to be brought to you by Blevins Realty Group. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Blevins Realty Group, making buyers and sellers happy. Coach Wendell said something to Caden. I'm not sure. A couple shots haven't went down for Caden, you know, but that don't bother him. You know, he don't get up or down.
Best be over and talking to the students, Robbie, having a little conversation with them. I like it. Official. All in good fun, I think.
Yep.
So far.
Yeah. Till he misses a call, then they get on him. But he has a smile on his face.
It's going to be underneath, 84 feet away, trailing by 2. 4:01 to go.
Trailing by 3, Robbie, not 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Trailing by 3, 12-9. Nick Hodge over to Henson, who's checked in, fires a 3, air ball. That'll be West ball as Henson checked in for Cortez. Now you'll get in Christopher Cowan for the Rebels. Blount's been man-to-man the whole way. High post to Martin. Dribble handoff to Hill. Up top, clean look. In and out, rebounded by, unbelievable.
They're going to say he touched the line.
How do we not get that rebound?
Looked like we had position.
We had two hands on it. That's got to be our ball. Caden has it well outside the three-point line. Handoff to Robertson. Yeah, no action on the ball side. And now Wendell will get in the corner. He'll find Henson. Oh, it's a turnover. Forced it there. And here comes Clark. Out of Hill. Up top. Cowan for three. Nothing but net. And the Rebels have made 3-3 stand.
Yep.
Dabrowski set to check in here for the Govs. The next stop.
Henson has it. Dribbles it off his foot. Another turnover. Head of the pack is going to be Clark, but he missed the layup. Rebounded by Caden. And the Governors trailing by 6. Grady has it. Pulls up the three short. He's hit, though, by Clark.
So 3 shots coming here for Grady.
Oh, they're going to say Jack.
Jack. His first.
And something I've noticed, guys, and I heard it was the same over there at West, but this team, with how potent their offense is, no aggression to try and get back on defense. His first free throw from Grady rolls in.
His 5th point.
Yeah, that's why the pace in the first quarter I think it was 25-20.
That one rolls out. Dabrowski and Lipinski set to check in here. They will check in for Henson and Scarlett. So William Blount going a little small here. Third shot, no good. 1 for 3 from the line. There's going to be an open 3 ball. Good.
Wow.
I don't know. This is exact replica of how the game started over at West last Tuesday. Lipinski back to Hodge. Now they got the switch they want. Why are we coming over? Why is Jackson coming over once we got the switch? Grady will kick it to
nobody. In between 2 guys. I think he was trying to go to Wendell. In between him and Hodge, it'll be a turnover.
Yeah, the spacing got messed up there. Good start, though, for the Rebels. You got to give them credit. We got Kevin Clark. There's a dunk. Kevin Jack over to Martin.
Full timeout from Coach Wendell.
And I haven't seen this all year, really. Coach Wendell calling 2 timeouts in the first quarter. So 1:28 to go. This timeout's going to be brought to you by the Circulation Station, relieving pain with technology. Get 3 free treatments when you mention you listen to the Voice of Champions, AM 1470. All right, 20 points, just like they scored. I think they scored 25 last Tuesday in the first quarter, so right on track for that again. Are the West running Rebels. Hodge gets it. Nearly deflected into the backcourt. Robertson will attack. Shot no good. Lipinski boards it. Loses a handle. Stolen away by the Rebels. And Martin misses it. Fouled by Robertson on the putback.
Grady's first against William Blount.
Scarlett set to check in here after the first free toss.
Another slow start. Gotta get really slow starts. I'm about to say he didn't miss a free throw last week at West. That first one looked long, but it got the friendly roll. Kevin Jack will go out. They'll bring in Hunter Dance.
Cortez also checks in for William Blount.
The only senior on the team for West.
Wow. As Martin hits them both, he has 10 first quarter points. So you look at all the threes, Robbie. He's got all the twos.
Trevor finds Cortez. Now he'll throw it to West. He'll throw it to Hill. Ahead of the pack, Cowan for three. Oh, he barely missed that one. Dabrowski will get it in the front court. Lay it up. No good. Dance gets the board. 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And it's pretty bad. It's already down 12 are the Governors. At the mismatch, Martin, now they got Cortez. Back to Cowan.
That's offense.
Offensive foul.
They got him.
I don't know what he was worried about. He lowered his shoulder and extended his arm.
His first, team's third, with 12 seconds to go.
Three to one, foul count, so pretty, they've let them play. 12 seconds, 10 seconds, Trevor walks it across, 8-7, 6. High post Cortez with 5, 4. He'll get it to Wendell. 1 second at the buzzer, no good. Your score at the end of one, it's West 22, William Blount 10. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, back here, second quarter action. Good start for the Rebels. They'll bring in Jack Keith into the game. So they have Clark, Keith, Dance, and it don't matter.
And alley-oop.
We're standing there watching. And it's a 14-point lead early for the West Rebels.
And Martin has 12, has half their points.
Wendell finds Cortez. Now Cortez will set a ball screen for Grady. Grady will attack, lay it to the corner to Trevor. Can't get the shot up, so they'll go back around the horn. Wendell had 37 points Saturday night. He'll find Robertson at the high post. Short rebound. West. One and done. No rebounds for the Govs so far tonight. Keith will fire a three. Looks long. No good. Rebound Wendell. Jackson is ahead of the pack. He'll find Grady, though. Grady will attack. Kick it to Jackson. Pump fakes a three. And
tipped out of bounds.
Thank you for tipping it out of bounds, because that looked like it might have been another turnover. We played 1 minute. It's 2-0 this quarter. West up by 14. Cortez finds Dabrowski. Dabrowski will attack, lay it up, lay it in.
Contact and all, good concentration.
Maybe that'll get us going. Good take by Debo.
Ball tipped out of bounds.
Zone. Govs are going to go some zone here.
Ooh, that scares me. But, I mean, Martin's eating them up on the inside.
Yeah.
So.
Keith has it, left side. Now they'll try Cowan. His shot's up, in and out. He's had a couple rim in and out, has Cowan. Trevor into the front court, tries to grab it, finds Cortez up top. Wendell will attack the elbow to Jackson, 2 in a row. You better believe it, Jackson Dabrowski.
Big shot.
That's a bow and door service, making your best first impression three ball here in the second quarter. And the lead down to 9. Martin has it, kicks it back out to Clark. Clark now to Keith. Keith inside pass. Cowan missed the layup though. Rebound into the hands of Robertson. Over to Wendell. We've been pushing it every time. Trevor, another one. Short. Backside board, no. Caden missed the layup, tipped it up. We're going to say 2 shots as the guy pushed him a little bit in the back. 0 did. Cowan.
Against Cowan, his second.
Foul is on Cowan.
Team's first here in the second quarter.
He's fouled. He's been called for 2 fouls.
Cowan rims out, no good.
So Caden has missed 1 and Grady has missed 2, right?
So, yeah, we're 2 for 5.
2 for 5 from the foul line.
That's not going to cut it.
Last time we were in this gym against Hardin Valley, very similar start. We'll get them corrected here. Nothing but net. 16-24. Lead down to 8.
Jack checks back in for West.
1-3-1 for the Govs. Out to Keith. Keith will play 2-man with Jerry and Jalen Hill. Now to Keith. Cortez
That's a foul on Cortez. He fouled him on the first one. They called him for the second.
Brett's first, team's first in the second quarter.
But once they didn't call the first foul, don't foul no more.
Yeah.
Get your hands off and let's just try to play clean. Keith gets in. Over across, Dabrowski. He can get it.
Yeah, he can.
Yep, there it is, Dabrowski. Over to court.
Don't think he had a handle on it. I don't think that was
world?
intentionally over the back. That's going to be an easy 2.
Did he just lose the handle?
I think he did. I don't think that was supposed to be behind the back.
Robertson trying to draw a foul against Hill. Couldn't get the call.
I think he tripped over Hill's foot. Legs got tangled up. Standing up.
26-16, 5 to play here, second quarter. It's been all West running Rebels. Just let Clark shoot a 3, airballed it though. Grady boards it. Wendell in traffic, will find Robertson. Robertson, little floater up, floater no good. Rebound into Trevor, over to Wendell. He'll attack the elbow, get in, shot, short.
Kind of looks like the last game we did here, Robbie.
It's very similar, you know.
A lot of
free
short
throws and short shots. And like I say, these kids have played a lot of games.
Yeah, you really wonder if tired legs have something to do with that.
Oh, there's Jack spinning in the paint.
We're going to get Cortez. Maybe we're getting ready to get a technical here.
Yeah, I think Hodge is going to get Cortez out of there. Both referees telling him he needs to stop talking a little bit.
I thought he got it clean, but underneath the official says he slapped the wrist. In the act of shooting, it's Kevin Jack.
Good piece of officiating, though, right there by Kyle Barnes.
2 fouls on Brett.
He didn't overreact, and just, he kind of went over and told him to settle it down a little bit.
Malik Wilson has checked in for West, number 10. Sophomore, I believe. No, junior, another junior. 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Hodge back in, he'll take it. A rack attack.
Strong.
Smoked it. 27-16, here come the Rebels. Jack, hesitation dribble, left-hand layup. No, he missed it. Look, they like press up on all these shots. Pull-up jumper for Trevor, that's a spot. In rhythm right there, T-Scar.
Lead back down to single digits.
Trevor's first basket of the night.
Jack, shot up, no good. Grady with a big board over Malik. Here comes Caden into the front court, finds Hodge.
He stepped out of bounds.
It's a turnover. 3:20 to play here in the opening half.
Dupree checks in here for West. Come in for Keith.
And Hill.
Big size mismatch inside. Jack on Dabrowski.
Malik finds Clark in the corner, in and out. Rebound's going to go to Wendell. Wendell attack.
Going to call a foul.
They got it.
Yep.
Jalen Hill picked up his first, team second. Or excuse me, his second, team second.
In the act of shooting. No. Oh, Kyle said on the dribble.
I do believe it was.
Yeah, I don't think he
He wasn't
was in
fully
his
in.
shooting motion.
Yeah, right. Over to Dabrowski, back to Trevor.
Oh. Trevor gets it rejected by Scott.
And he saved it. How in the world did he save that without stepping out of bounds? Crossing over. They'll find Wilson. Stolen by Grady into the hands of Nick.
Oh, and then he just threw it out of bounds.
It's like a look-away lob. Like,
Yeah, no need for that. You had the numbers.
yeah,
just get it to him.
Just throw a bounce pass in the rhythm.
Lipinski checking in here at the next stop of play. As it feels like William Blount's had a couple missed opportunities to cut into this lead. There's an easy two for Jack.
Can't let him get there. He's catching it at the high post, pivoting and going to the rack.
It's getting inside too easy.
Leads at 11. Wendell super quiet so far. Stan, what's he got?
4.
4 points for Wendell. He had 23 last time against these guys. Grady kicks it to Trevor. Need this one in and out. They're making their open, a lot of their open ones, and we're not making any. Here's a layup. Good. 13-point lead once again for the West Rebels. Hodge will find Dabrowski. Out of Wendell. Wendell will use the ball screen, pull up 3-ball. Short. And
He
gets her.
got the roll.
That's a 2,000-point scorer in this gym. He gets the roll.
Maybe that'll open the lid.
Need
for
one
him a
more
little
stop. Need one more stop here. Stop and a rebound and go from there. Over to Jack. Jack will attack. Layup, no good. Rebound, Hodge. There's the stop and the rebound.
They're going to say his foot was on the line.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way. There ain't no way, guys. We'll have to see the replay on that one. And he just...
I wouldn't think that the heel of his foot would have even touched the line with his motion, the way he was moving.
And his toe was up. His heel wouldn't be down at all.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt.
There's a bank three.
Now they banked in a three. Scarlett back to Wendell. 35 seconds. Grady, pull up 15-footer. Good.
Well, I doubt they hold for one here, especially if they get a shot like that.
15 on the play clock, or the game clock. And West has done it again. They've scored 37 and shot the lights out here.
They're stroking it early and often.
9 seconds. Caden on the block.
He's fouled. They're going to say 2 shots.
It's going to be Wilson, I believe, his first. Team's third, but as you said, it'll be 2 shots coming for here for K-Dog. Has 7 points on the night. It's 2 of 3 from the stripe. Good on the first one.
Coach Wendell has said, everybody get back on defense. Hodge is going to come out. They're going to go tall.
Got to get out on Dupree. He's hit 2 in a row. One of them was banked in, but you got to still get out there.
He's hit 3 total, though, for the night.
Comes Clark into the front court. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Gets to the elbow. Shot blocked by Wendell. That'll do it. Your first half of action. as it's tied in the second quarter, but the 12-point lead at the end of one is the difference so far in this game. West 37, William Blount 25. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with some halftime entertainment and the stats with Stan.
Halftime show, Heartland Roofing halftime show brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call for all your roofing needs. That could be free inspections or even a free estimate. He'll be glad to do that for you. As you see the halftime shootout, just a couple more chances, Carter. And then Friday night, I guess everybody comes back that's won this year for the $1,000. Is it $1,000?
I believe it's $1,000. I heard Cup say over the speakers that they're going to have 40 shots, over 40 shots put up.
Wow. So
Friday night. So
looking forward to that. That'll be this Friday. So you got tonight and tomorrow night to qualify as a winner. The cheerleader, I believe the cheerleader right here hit earlier, didn't she?
I believe she did on a granny shot.
So we'll see there. Got a couple other cheerleaders down here. We'll move into stats with Stan, brought to you by Tim Tipton Realty. Be sure to give Tim a call for all your realty needs. He's been a very successful realtor in this area, knows the area real well, has a good feel of the market. Give Tim a call at 984-1111 for all your realty needs. Here's your first half scoring here. For William Blount, they're led by Caden Wendell with 9 points. Grady Robertson has added 7 points. 5 points from Jackson Dabrowski. And then 2 each from Nick Hodge and Trevor Scarlett. That Hatcher. Right
yeah,
there.
it was Hatcher wearing the safari hat.
Yeah. For the West Rebels, that's a total of 25 for the Governors. The West Rebels are led by Devin Martin with 12 points. 9 points from Joe Dupree, who's hit 3 threes here in the first half. 8 points from Maurice Clark. 5 points from Kevin Jack. And 3 points from Chris Cowan to round it out. Once again, that's a total of 37 for the West Rebels. Your halftime score is West 37, William Blount 25. We'll take a 2-minute break and we'll be back right here on Gov Nation Network and AM 1470. Back at William Blount High School, halftime show. Heartland Roofing halftime show is Carter. We had a lot of new qualifiers here.
Yeah, I know quite a few shots have gone down. Be nice if William Blount can start hitting some more shots.
Well, maybe it's this goal down here or something. It wasn't missing for West. West is back out. And here come the Governors back. We got a couple minutes here, a couple scores on a rundown here that have got a finals. Of course, in girls action, Maryville Christian beats Eagleton Academy 50-38. Eagleton's first year of varsity. Bearden all over Hardin Valley 65-26. Tomorrow night's opponent for William Blount is the Bearden Lady Bulldogs. Of course, William Blount 73-19 in winner. Bradley Central beat McMinn Central 56-44. Pretty close girls game there. Bradley's 23-1, McMinn's 22-3, and 2 of those 3 losses have been to Bradley.
Wow.
So very good girls programs, both of those right there. So that's about all I've got. Nothing on the boys action, as we're probably pretty far ahead of everybody else, as we got our game started about 10 minutes early due to the girls contest getting over before 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we're starting second half action before we've hit the 8 o'clock mark. Can't say that's happened many times.
So William Blount finds herself down 12 points. You know, they had a couple times, Carter, they got it down to 9 there in the second quarter, but
yeah, it was self-inflicted wounds, Stan. It really was. You had a turnover here, a turnover there, a missed bunny here. It was like West was asking you to cut the lead down, and you just couldn't do it. So you got to step it up in the second half. You got to start making the easy ones, and you got to play defense. You got to find a way to stop them on the offensive side.
Can't get wide open looks on the 3-point. Right here, they are 3-point discrepancy is 6-2.
Yeah, no, you can't have that. I know that this West team likes to run, but you got to get back on D. That's the bottom line. And I know it's easier after a set, whenever it's set down on the baseline after a make, but you got to get back on missed shots too. Which, you know, that could mean a lot more one and dones, but you got to find a way to get some stops if you want to get back in this ball game.
Yep. So, again, I'd like to remind you, we'll be here again tomorrow night. You can join us here on the Gov Nation Network. If you can't make it out, as the Bearden Bulldogs come to town. What's ironic is William Blount faced both of these teams last week. They played Bearden on Monday and West on Tuesday, and turned around playing West on Monday, Bearden on Tuesday. So 7 days apart and 8 days apart. So makes it kind of tough, especially with the opponent, as all these games, it feels like, well, we ended up playing about 6 district games in 10 days. You only have 10 district games total, so it was kind of crunched in there. And I'll give it back to Rob Lotz, who's joined us here for the second half.
All right, Stan, thank you. And the last time these two teams played, I think it was a 21-point lead, 20-something point lead for West at the half. So William Blount's cut that down in half. Inside to Cortez. He'll kick it to, wow. 3 ball.
Work out.
Wow, it worked out, but a bad pass that knocked Grady off of a spot. You got to put it in the shooter's pocket, guys. These passes, bad passes, don't help.
Now you need to stop on this side of the floor.
That 3 ball in the third quarter brought to you by Blount Partnership, and a miss and a rebound. Here come the Govs.
Yeah, Dupree misses. I believe it might have been his first miss of the night.
Hodge.
He hit the ground hard. I think he hit the back of his head. They're going to need to check him out. He got way up there on a nice move.
Yeah, he did.
Fouled by
we're going to
Jack.
see the replay here, maybe Gasher Park's replay, but I thought he got him with the body.
And that may be what
They think he got him clean. Nick is still down, guys. We'll step away
He's got
here.
his head up. But yeah, we'll take a break here and come back and see if it looks like he's getting up.
But he looks dizzy.
Oh, I'm sure he is, because he hit his head on the ground, Robbie, on the floor. He did get it cleanly up top, but I do think maybe he got him in the body, and I think that's what Kyle Barnes saw as well. So I don't think he can stay in and shoot.
Yeah, Dabrowski's going to check in. But at least he's up on his feet. He'll go check out. Get checked out by the trainer.
So that'll send Wendell to the line. Yeah, they need to.
No, it's too late now.
No, Lucas. Wait a minute. I don't think Caden can't shoot it.
Oh, yeah, Dabrowski, the guy who comes in.
Yeah. Okay, so Dabrowski's going to go to the line now.
I thought, I didn't know there's a rule like that. In college or something like or pro, they can pick anybody.
Yes, yeah.
The other coach can pick somebody,
Yes.
right?
I didn't know if that was the
That's
same.
a college rule. Now,
And Dabrowski's our, I think, second or third best free throw shooter, so no
Makes
problem.
the first.
No problem there.
here's the thing. I've seen this happen before, and I've seen this called before too, Robbie.
Where you can't come back in?
No. They could have called a technical on the William Blount bench if they felt like that they were intentionally sent the wrong shooter to the line.
Oh, but a veteran
Now,
referee,
I
our
don't-
#1 rated referee, Kyle Barnes.
No, I don't think they would do that.
Caden thought he hit it with his hand right there and not his foot. But he did make a kicking motion, so it definitely made it look like that. Leads down to 7, minute into the quarter.
You need another stop.
Martin
want this
finds
Burton
Jack.
That's a walk.
He did shuffle his feet. Now he's going to get a layup.
And
one.
Cortez picks up another foul.
Is that his third?
Yep.
Hodge is coming back out. Cleared by the trainer. He'll come take a seat.
Jack, 3-point play, puts the lead back to 10. Just too easy. Interior, they get it inside, they get it outside. This is a good team. Dabrowski to Trevor. Trevor's already hit one this quarter. He'll lay it up and in with the right hand. Woo, that's nice, T-Scar.
That's his offhand too, so a good take. The southpaw, #4.
Dupree has it over the heel. 1-3-1 for the Governors. Clark's
Get a
going to
hand
step
in his
into one.
face.
It's too strong. Rebound. Martin. Martin's trying to pivot.
We're going to call a
Gonna
foul
call
on
a
Grady.
foul.
What are we calling?
I didn't see him even touch him, guys. No, they're going to call it on Dabrowski.
No, we called it on Win.
I just saw one. Oh, okay, they did call it on Robertson.
Oh my, what a call. Stolen by Cortez into the hands of Wendell. Wendell will attack. Dabrowski kicks it out to Trevor. Nice there, Brett. Shot blocked. Trevor, pull-up jumper. Good. Trevor Scarlett, 7 third-quarter points. Trying to keep us within striking distance. Hill finds a shooter. Dupree, another one. In and out. Boarded by Trevor. Head of the pack is Caden. He'll catch it. He will dunk it.
Stares down Dupree after jamming it too.
36
4-point lead.
Leads down to 4.
Got to get another stop.
Jack loses it. Stolen by Grady. Grady will attack. Finds Trevor. Stop. Pop. Nope. Back to Grady. Grady.
Almost an and one. He'll go to the line for 2 though.
As Clark picks up the foul, his first, team's first. So I like the way Blount has come out of the locker room, Robbie.
Yes, sir.
Especially
Kinda
Trevor Scarlett.
Yeah, it's kind of how they started playing in the middle of the third quarter last Tuesday.
Yeah, I feel like a little more of a killer mentality in this half, and you got to have that in this district.
Grady connects on the first. He'll have one more.
Good.
And got it. The lead's cut in half. It's 38-40, so 2-point lead for the Rebels. Here comes Hill into the front court. Over to Martin. Martin will attack the elbow, get in, lay it up, lay it in.
Wow.
He just
Big
gets in
body
the gap.
inside,
He's got handles, he gets in the gaps, and he's got the size to finish. Dabrowski will attack. He will find Cortez. Cortez steps into it. 3, no good. Grady tips it, but into the hands of Dupree. Only one person going to the offensive glass, and that was Robertson. Here comes Hill into the front court. Over to Martin again. Martin step back. Nope, won't shoot it. Now they got Jack inside against Dabrowski. Good help by Cortez, kicks it out to Dupree. Another one short. Rebound Cortez. Head of the pack is Caden. Caden back to Grady. Grady will attack the L back to Caden. Sets up the three, bottom.
Ain't gonna miss that one.
That's a Blount partnership three ball, and the lead's down to 1. Martin. Inside, he'll lay it up, lay it in.
Too easy.
How can that pass get there? Timeout by West. We're just standing there, standing there watching a lot of times. Bonner Burger, home of the 2 for $9 quarter pounders with cheese. 30-second break. We're back here. Govs trail by 3, 44-41, halfway through the third. The lead was up, Stan. What was the highest? Do you remember?
13 or 15, one.
I think 15 maybe after. Not sure. Anyway, it was 28 or so last time these two teams. Back cut. Grady
dunks it. Good cut by Grady and a monstrous slam. Lead back down to 1. Need a stop.
Oh, that slipped out of his hand. It looked like it slipped out of his hand. Did that look like it slipped?
They looked awkward. Regardless, that'll silence the crowd a little bit. Window was grabbed.
No, that's long.
Way long. And then out of bounds. Turnover.
Good call. Good hustle by Grady right there. Not give up on it.
Cowan said some curse word right into the student section, and Kyle Martins let it go. The students came onto the court almost. 4-point lead for the Rebels. What a shot there by Martin. Cortez will attack.
Offensive foul. They're going to say he extended, I guess. Use the body. So Henson is going to check in for Cortez as that's his 4th foul.
I don't know if I would have called it. I don't know if I called it either way. I just looked very minimal.
No, just let him play.
I don't think he gained an advantage, but high post to Jack. He's going to penetrate. Shot blocked by Henson.
And then blocked again. They're going to say foul's probably going to be on Robertson.
Or Dabrowski.
It's going to be on Henson. Okay.
Must have got him on the second attempt.
Williams wants 4th. 2 shots coming for Jack. First against Henson.
Oh, he flipped a bird. Jack, about a 50% free throw shooter, I think.
Yep. Right on it, Robbie. 2 of 4 right now.
And missed them both. So no harm done there besides putting them in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Wendell's going to attack. Get in, shot up, shot in. Used his size, good footwork there. Caden cuts the lead back down to 2. We've had it down to 1, but haven't been able to get the lead. There's a turnover, stolen into the hands of Robertson. Robertson keeps his head up as he crosses the timeline, finds Wendell in the corner, catching fire. No good, tipped around into the hands of Dabrowski. Stolen by Martin.
None of the fans on that side of the court happy. Thought he was got on the arm.
Stay up on Cowan. He's a shooter. And stay up on Martin.
That one's long, but they get the backside board.
Got a rebound. Guys, that's just effort. 2:10 to play here in the third quarter. as West leads by 2. Is a 12-point halftime lead, 12-point first quarter lead. William Blount's played better.
Almost a turnover. Turns into an easy 2. Scores it. That's a tough 2 by G. Rob.
49-47. Grady's come to play, guys. Here's Cowan, step back 3 for him. Too strong. Rebound Grady. He's got Trevor ahead, but he can't get it the angle. Over to
Turnover.
Layup good. Nice move there by Maurice Clark. And a 4-point lead again for the Rebels. Oh, Wendell walked.
He did.
No call. And it doesn't matter. Dabrowski has a live ball turnover. Just taken away. Lay it up. Oh, he missed the bunny. Smoked it. Of course.
It was.
It probably was. But we ain't going to give any call for this guy.
So a sloppy couple possessions there from both teams.
I don't know how Cowan missed the layup.
No.
He's thinking the same thing right now. 1-3-1 for the Govs. 4-point deficit. 50 seconds to go. Hill takes it.
Oh, wow.
He'll just get a floater off the glass and in. 6-point lead back up by the Rebels. Trevor has it, 25 seconds. Over to Hodge. They'll use a screen by Wendell. He'll find Henson. Henson into Wendell. Shot in. Cuts the lead back to 4. 10 seconds to go. West will get a shot here. See if we can get a stop. Martin thought about it. He'll attack the gap. Lay it up. Block. Rebound by Nick. Shoot the ball. He don't shoot it. Doesn't know the time recognition. It's too late. Your score at the end of 3 quarters, 1 to play. It's West 53, William Blount 49, 60-second break.
Fourth quarter action, 53-49. William Blount needed some stops.
Stops, rebounds, keep attacking the way we have been this whole quarter, this whole half. West may hold it as much as they can. They find Dance at the high post. He's not a threat there, it looks like.
Almost throws it away, did he? But
now Martin has it. Now to Dance.
And they are, guys. They're just going to hold this and run this down as much as they can. They're going to try and play keep away.
Hill shot.
well, they want him to go man.
Rebound, Grady.
He's fouled.
No foul on Martin. Grady will attack. He's going to throw it over to Caden. Caden's going to dunk it. It's 53-51.
And then an easy 3.
Right back in transition. The 3-ball up and the 3-ball's down. Fourth quarter 3-balls brought to you by the Roll Arena. Grady's cookies. Here comes Clark. Lay it up, lay it in. 7-point lead for the Rebels. Hodge in the corner. Back to Grady. Grady will attack. Lay it over to Caden. He'll attack the elbow, lay it up, lay it in. No defense. Just got to keep attacking, get stopped somehow. Know where the shooters are in transition. Anybody will catch and fire. Hill has it, got a corner shooter. Oh my goodness. Lucas, I don't know what Lucas was, he was just watching. He got sealed in, got stuck behind the screener. Little play there, good floater by Nick.
Once again, trading threes for twos.
You got to win down here.
Yeah.
Is that score right? 6?
Yep.
Okay. Down 6 with 5:40 to play. Cortez with 4 fouls is set to check back in. Dance, lay it up.
Luckily got the offensive board, mistimed his jump.
Steps into a deep three. Caden short, tipped up and in by Lucas.
That's how you make up for it on the other end.
Yes, sir. He got a board on one and a tip in there. Lead is down to 4. High post is Dance. Get it out to Cowan. Cowan back to Dance. Stolen. Good hands by Lucas. I think he stole it into the hands of Grady. Grady will attack. Shot up. No call, of course.
Gotta get back. Gotta get back. Easy 2.
Timeout West. The score is 63-59. So just where we started 3.5 ago, or 4:49 left in this quarter. 30-second timeout called. Brought to you by Trinity Chiropractor. We get your life forces switched on with Dr. Evan Butcher. Game quarter. Jump ball possession will go to the Governors if there is one. And a 4-point deficit. William Blount in possession of the ball. Anything y'all want to add?
Really, Robbie, only 1 foul whistle against West the whole second half.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it.
And
Well, they don't play extremely hard, but you do see that transitional take right there by Grady. Looked like he might have got some underneath contact. No call, and he'll play through it.
the other thing I'm going to say is Clark kind of taken here in the fourth quarter. He has 7 points. Give him 17 on the night.
They've got a really deep team.
Yeah, and
Kevin Jack was on the bench for most of that run.
Yeah, and West is so good at just getting guys open on screens.
Hodge will get a floater. There's an and one call.
That was a cheap one.
Yeah, that might have been a makeup.
I guess, because that wasn't much at all.
No.
Hodge shooting. Step to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Brought to you by the Party Zone.
First foul on West, but the third one on Christopher Cowan. So Nick can cut it to 1.
That's where we've been. Is that one no good off the front of the rim? William Blount yet
Seems
to
like
tie.
We can get there, but we just can't get it.
Yeah, haven't been able to get the stop and the chance to take the lead.
Too easy inside. That's going to be a block.
What's the call?
It'll be a foul on Grady, I guess, from behind.
They're going to call it on Henson.
Like, we blocked him again, clean, but Henson's, like, there's 2. It looks like we blocked him clean, but somehow.
I guess we're saying he got him with the body. He looked pretty straight up.
Henson's.
I'm saying, I'm just looking at the top. I ain't seeing what's going on down there.
Henson's second.
In two games I've watched Devin Martin, he's not missed a free throw.
3 for 3, 4 for 4 tonight.
He's about 12 for 12 the other night.
Gotta get it in.
We get it to Hodge. 4-point deficit, 4:20 to play. District 4, 4A, you know, these games are so competitive. The count is on. It's about to be a 5-second count. He broke
took it off.
Just broke it. Spacing. Hodge thought about the 3, will attack. Finds Wendell.
That's a foul.
They called it. They called it.
He had him around the waist.
And then he gave the 2 palms up to the air like, what did I do?
His third, Jalen Hill's third. team second, so Blount is not shooting right here.
Henson has it. Back to Cortez. Cortez will find Hodge. Hodge is picks his dribble up, now finds Grady. Grady's going to attack. No call.
And once again, he had his hand all the way around him.
They're just going to not call it tonight. Just play through it.
Under 3.5.
Martin out of Jack. Jack back to Martin. Shot.
And one.
We don't play through that. They call that.
Fouls on Henson.
His third.
I guess Luke is just fouling every time. I don't know. He's been booked for 3 fouls consecutively, and I ain't seen any of them.
Minimal contact.
I don't know what he's doing wrong.
Looking to
21 points for Martin, gunning for 22.
and extending the lead to 7. He misses that one. Out of bounds. They're going to say off of Jalen Hill. He plays for West.
So it'll be William Blount ball, down 6, 3:12 to go.
Robbie, you jinxed him. Good jinx right there. On the pass free throws.
Wendell will attack, picks his dribble up, finds Grady. Lay it up, lay it in. Nope. Gonna play man-to-man, half-court man-to-man. Hill will attack Trevor. Shot up, shot short. Oh, that's Cowan, I'm sorry. Finds Martin.
That was no contact. That was bad. That was a pitiful call. Pitiful. They're going to call it on Grady.
I don't know what they're calling. I'm just...
Looking to extend the lead to 7. Once again, he'll make that one.
That one.
That's a hard screen by Cortez. He'll take it all the way.
Lay it in. 5-point deficit, 2.5 to play. Got to get stops, but we're not being able to get, they're getting foul calls now. Jack gets a left-hand layup. Wendell finds Cortez, needs to get it back. Trevor will fire a 3. Air ball. Needed that. Rollerina 3. Didn't get it. Tough 2. Good.
So potent on the offensive end.
Cortez going to try to power it up. He does. No good. And a run out for Hill. Lay it up. Lay it in.
Double clutch. I think he lost control of it, and he'll get an
Lay up
easy
by
2.
Wendell. 1:20 to play. Inside to Jack. Back to Hill. Out of Martin. Martin will lay it up. That's a charge.
Offense.
Oh, they're going to call a block.
That's a foul on Nick.
And a technical on Coach Wendell.
I don't think he will. I think he just wanted to get his point across.
He's missed 2 now.
He'll have 3 more. back tomorrow night as Govs will take on Bearden. Actually, they won't let him shoot the tech. They're going to let Clark shoot the tech. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, B Girls first versus Bearden Lady Bulldogs. And then the boys against one of the top teams in the state, Bearden Bulldogs.
Was the foul on Cortez or Nick?
Nick Hodge.
I was just wondering because they were taking Cortez out, so I thought that's who it was, but I wasn't.
What's Maurice Clark up to, Stan?
He has 18 points.
18.
8 of them here in the fourth quarter. 9 in the fourth quarter.
West will get the basketball.
11-point lead for the Rebels. 1:15 to play. Let's just finish this game out and get on to tomorrow. And it looks like West is going to lock up the 2.
Yep.
Will they lock up the 2 with that, Stan?
6 and 2. I think so because they have a double tiebreaker. I mean, they have the tiebreaker over. So yeah.
So Bearden could lose.
Well, actually, they would have to lose.
They'd have to lose both.
Yeah, to lose to Maryville, which they could, and Hardin Valley, which I don't think they will.
Right.
So Nick
So they
Hodge
don't have it completely wrapped up.
but it's close. And of course, they'll be going for a district championship tomorrow night,
Yep.
possibly.
That's why you see a lot of Rebel. Oh, you guys can't see them, but there's a lot of Maryville Rebel players here tonight watching.
78-67. Jalen Hill knocks the first one down. And I guess we need to just go ahead and formally do this. He misses it, but adios on the rebound.
Blocked by Grady.
He's being fouled.
You knew that was coming.
We ain't close to the bonus, buddy.
Martin picked up the foul, his first. Only the third team foul. So.
Dabrowski has it. Over to Hodge. Need this one to go. It doesn't. Rebound Wendell. And he scores it. 50 seconds to go. Picked up full court pressure and a turnover. Going to be stolen by Wendell. Cheap foul there on Clark, but it was the one to give, right?
Yep. His second, team's fourth. By the way, Wendell up to 26 on the night.
Just below his average. Scarlett, corner. 3 ball. Nope, he's going to throw it away. He had a couple chances to shoot. Here comes Cowan over to Clark. I'm sorry, that's Jack. Kevin Jack.
And one.
Grady picks up his fourth.
William Blount, multiple chances to tie or take the lead and unable to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, a one-point game a couple minutes ago was turned into a 12 to 10 point victory for the Rebels. Grady, no good on the 3. Long rebound into Dabrowski's hands. Now to Grady. Grady will attack. Shot up, no good. Verticality roll. Kevin Jack will get a layup. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And your final score here from the Marv, it's West 83, William Blount 69. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with a wrap-up show here on the campus of William Blount High School.
Back at William Blount High School, which is the Heartland Roofing post-game show, as William Blount loses 83-69 tonight in the second matchup against West, but a very competitive second half for the Governors. Robbie had it down to 1 and 2, several times to 2.
Yeah, never had the ball, though, I don't think, with a shot to take the lead.
No, it seemed like just about
just
every
couldn't
time.
Get stops.
Yeah.
Well, they were down 2 and had it and turned it over, so I guess technically they could have hit a 3, but still, I think that was the only time I saw it. But
yes, yeah, we didn't get enough stops.
Yeah.
We gave up 91 points to them last week
and 83 tonight.
So
yeah, so that's what did it in. Here's your Stats with Stan, brought to you by Tim Tipton. Be sure to give Tim a call for any of your realty needs out there. Kevin Wendell led William Blount with 26 points.
Caden.
I guess so. Caden did. Caden Wendell led William Blount with 26 points. Grady Robertson added 17 as well to get in double figures. Trevor Scarlett with 9. 7 from Jackson Dabrowski. Nick Hodge added 6 points tonight. 2 each from Lucas Henson as well as Brett Cortez. It's a total of 69 for the Governors. The West Rebels were led by Devin Martin with 24 points. You throw in another 19 from Maurice Clark and a 16 from Jalen Hill, 12 from Kevin Jack, so 4 guys in double figures. Just a deep, deep team, as Robbie said. Joe Dupree had 9, and then 3 points from Christopher Cowan tonight to round out. They have 83. Once again, your final score is 83-69 in favor of West. West goes to 6-2 in the district. Blount drops to 3-6. So, William Blount was not going to move up, probably.
Yeah, they really can't. They're kind of stuck in that spot, but they.
I guess it's just all about getting your rhythm and playing well.
Yeah, you want to be playing good.
And they didn't play bad. They didn't defend.
Didn't defend and just couldn't get, the stops when you needed. Things to learn from, the first half. Had a couple fast breaks that we didn't execute very well with transition plays that we did better in the second half. We put the ball in the goal and didn't have the turnovers that we did. So, just got down 12 points at the end of the first quarter, Stan. What was the final? 14. Okay. That's pretty much where you lost, kind of like similar to the Fulton game. But, yeah, had chances there in the fourth. Just didn't execute.
I did like the way they battled, though, in the second half, because I felt like that, we might get run out of here at the end of the first quarter. I figured,
that's a really good West. That West team's really good.
Yeah.
And if they come out like that to start the game, and that's really been the thing all year. It's just this team hasn't seemed like they have a killer instinct until it's too late.
Right.
So something they need to work on for sure as we head into the district tournament.
Murphy Bobcat player of the game. We'll go with Caden Wendell. Double again tonight for Caden. 26 points. And he went into the 2,000-point club. The only member of that is he is the all-time leading boys scorer here at William Blount High School. So we'll get Caden his Murphy Bobcat shirt. And I might just put the emblem 2K on it. So congrats to him. We'll see you guys tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, as we play the Beard Bulldogs and boys and girls action. And that will be the last district game of the year. Thanks for watching, and God bless.